Today, we're going to try and go 16-0 in college football 25 with the worst team in the game, the Ball State Cardinals. But after each failure of attempting our 16-0 season, we're going to add a college football legend to our team. And this team is really, really bad. And off the rip, we're just going to simulate all the way through our first season and see if we can just go 17-0 in our first try. Spoiler alert, it's probably not happening. And after our first season, we went 6-6, unsurprisingly. But we now get to add our first legend to our team at the quarterback position. One of the greatest quarterbacks in college football history, which is going to be Cam Newton, which is actually a perfect choice for us because he carried a very low-skilled Auburn team to the national championship in his 2010 Heisman season. We've got Cam on the Ball State Cardinals. He is a 99 overall, of course, but is he going to help us get an undefeated season off the rip? Probably not, but we'll find out. He is number one in the Heisman Trophy preseason list, though, so we'll see how this goes. Game one against Western Kentucky. We'll see if Cam can win it for him, and we literally lost the first game. I thought Cam would help us do this. That is a catastrophic failure on every single level. Now, like I said, boys, after every single failed attempt, I'm going to be adding a new legend at a different position on offense and on defense. And if it takes over 10 attempts to get this done and have a full undefeated 16-0 season, I'm going to be giving away $50 in gift cards to some of my lucky subscribers in the comment section down below of this video. I'm also doing gift card giveaways every single day on my channel for the remainder of this month. So congrats to this winner right here. Hit me up on Instagram or Twitter, my guy. Links are in the description down below. Be one of the first people on every single video and have noties on so you don't miss out on these boys and join the channel. That's all you got to do. Once we hit 25,000 subs, I'm giving away 2 jerseys to you guys, no matter how long it takes. So be sure to join the channel, and I'll be announcing my winner of my 20,000 subscriber jersey giveaway very shortly. And at our halfback position, we're going to be adding the best running back in the nation this season and one of the greatest college running backs of all time, Ashton Jeanty, as our next 99 overall to the squad. All right, now let's see if our first game against Western Kentucky will go differently this time. Probably not, unfortunately. And we lost instantly once again. I really don't know what more I can give this team, honestly. But next up, we're going to be adding our cornerback positions. We're going to be adding cornerbacks number 1 and number 2 to the squad. The first one being FSU legend and one of the best cornerbacks in college football history, Deion Sanders. And their second one is the only primarily defensive player to win the Heisman in Charles Woodson. I say primarily because obviously Travis Hunter won it this year, but he played offense and defense. I don't mean that as an insult, Travis Hunter fans. I promise I love that guy. I need him to be a Patriot. And now we've got Deion Sanders at our cornerback position, and Charles Woodson is in our secondary as well. I would like to think that 2 99 overalls and 2 of the greatest football players of all time will help our team, but the other 2 didn't, so I don't really have much hope here, honestly. Western Kentucky, I hope you're going down today, although I have no hope in that happening. Ashton Jeanty won an Offense Player of the Week, so I'm hoping this is a sign of things being good. We finally won a game. It took 4 99 overalls, which, by the way, our team is now an 83 overall with an 85 defense and 81 offense because of those guys. But let's simulate our next game. I just want to keep creeping through each week and hope that we can win some games. That's all I really want to see. I don't want this to take 10 attempts. I really don't. We won our next game. We're 2-0. That's fantastic. Let's see how FCS Southeast goes. We're 3-0 going up in our game against Florida. That one's going to be actually pretty scary, so we're just going to simulate and hope. That's all you can really do, man. We're 4-0 going into our bye week. Okay, so we're doing really good offensively. 49-21, 56-0, 49-0, 42-17. Having those 2 cornerbacks has helped us tremendously, it looks like. I think we might actually have a chance of going undefeated this season, possibly, boys. We just got to keep the ball rolling and make sure that nothing bad happens. I think our team is actually doing pretty solid so far. I would love to see that continue. 5-0 going into our next game against Arkansas. This could be our chance, boys. It very well could be. And we lost. Why did I get hope? Why did I get any hope at all, dude? Oh my God, we lost by 14 to Arkansas, man. That is so painful. Maybe we just need more offensive players. And I think that's what we're going to go to next. And now we're going to go back to offense and add 2 wide receivers to help out Cam Newton. 2 of the greatest prospects in college football history and 2 of the tallest and greatest pass catchers in NFL history as well. We are adding Megatron from Georgia Tech, of course, one of the most dominant wide receivers in the history of football. And next to him, we're adding another dominant wide receiver in Randy Moss from Marshall. Calvin Johnson in number 20 because somebody already has number 21 on this team, so I can't change that. And Randy Moss in number 86 because 88 and 81 are both taken on this team. Can the 2 most dominant wide receivers in the history of football help this team reach a 16-0 season? Please, guys. Please. We've now got 599 overalls. We're an 83 overall with an 81 offense and 85 defense. This has to help, right? It does. It really does. First game, let's just see. I really want them to beat Western Kentucky. They've been our biggest road bump so far, so please, guys, destroy them. We're 1-0 after week 1. We're going to simulate to the first college football poll and see how we're doing off of that. Skipping ahead multiple weeks is a bit dangerous with this team, but I think there's a good chance that we'll be completely fine because we have so many good players now and a ton of legends. And 7 weeks through the season, we're 5-2. Brother, what can I do for these guys? So, looks like we won week 1. We lost to Penn State. We destroyed a bunch of other teams. I mean, we were beating Wake Forest 63-3, but we're losing to Arkansas 38-32. Obviously, different programs. One is way worse than the other, but you think if we can beat a team 63-3, then we can beat another one and not lose 38-32, but we gotta add more legends. And we're getting very close, a little too close to getting to our 10th attempt, so I really hope this one is the one. And now we're going to be moving back over to defense on our defensive line, where we're going to be adding some monsters. First off, at our end positions, we're going to be adding Jadeveon Clowney, one of the greatest prospects in college football history, and next to him, we're going to be adding Myles Garrett. But past that, we're going to be adding Ndamukong Suh at our defensive tackle position. 3 of the best college football defensive linemen of all time. They have to help us at least a little bit, right? Or I'm going to go crazy. Jadeveon Clowney in number 9 is being added to the team. Once again, another number that was taken. I can't do anything about that, unfortunately. Ndamukong Suh is at our defensive tackle position. And Mr. Myles Garrett is getting added to the D-line as well. 399 overall monsters. Rushing the passer should help us a ton. I hope. That brings our defense up to an 89 overall, by the way, so this has to help us a ton. Now we're going to simulate our first week. Just make sure. We just got to simply make sure that everyone's going to play at the pace they need to, all right? Randy Moss is winning Offensive Player of the Week. That means we had to have won week 1, right? Okay. Great start. Fantastic. Next week, we lost to Penn State last time, so I'd like to see a nice win right here, considering they're our arch rivals, it seems. Okay, we beat them as well. I need to see the score, though. Oh, we're looking great. We won 38-20, 31-14. Those are fantastic scores. We're looking good on offense and defense then. The middle of the season and Penn State is usually when we start losing, so I just got to keep simming a couple of weeks at a time, make sure that we're undefeated each week. We start 3-0. Florida's going to be a tough challenge, but hopefully we can beat them as well. Jadeveon Clowney gets SEC Defensive Player of the Week. That is a great look for us. And we're going to be 4-0. Fantastic. Okay, now we're going to sim to the first college football playoff poll and just pray. We just simply have to pray. I'm absolutely horrified that everything is going to fall apart here, but I have faith in our guys that they're going to get this done. And at the college football playoff poll, we're 8-0. That is really, really good. Our schedule is looking solid. We're winning really good games. Our closest one was Wake Forest, 17-10, but every other game was pretty much a blowout. So that's a great start. We have a really good run of guys coming up, though, with Texas A&M, Texas, South Carolina, Alabama. As long as we can finish out the season strong, we have a chance of going undefeated this season. The tough thing is, though, we're going to have to beat whatever number we get in our next video. So be sure to tell me what video I should do this with next, whether that's current college football players or current NFL stars or GOATs at each position. Let me know down below. We're gonna sim to the bowl games. I am absolutely horrified right now. I'm so scared. We're 13-0. D'Enda My Deke is the coach of the year, baby. Did we win any other awards? Greg Harrell, offensive coach of the year. Cam Newton wins player of the year, so he's gonna win the Heisman. That's fantastic. There it is. Cam Newton Heisman. Love to see it. Jadeveon Clowney wins best defensive player of the year award. Okay, they're glazing the team at this point. We don't need this many awards. If we don't win the national championship, none of this matters, by the way. So we got some blowouts in there. We had one close one, kind of 31-16 over Georgia, but otherwise, we're looking really, really good. I'm really happy for these guys, genuinely. Cam Newton obviously did great passing. We had Randy Moss getting 1,000 yards. Calvin Johnson was behind Devin Shaw, a 67 overall. I don't like that. Matt Ragus got 4 interceptions, whoever that is. Charles Woodson had 3 picks. Dion had 1. I am all about it, dude. Our first game is going to be the All-State Sugar Bowl against the Trojans. We're the 1 seed, which is amazing. Obviously, we would need to be, though, because we're undefeated. If we win this game, we're in the semifinals against Kansas State or Clemson, and then if we win that, we're in the Natty, and we have a chance to go undefeated. Now, we're obviously going to go into the game. I want to watch and see what happens in the playoffs, because if I have to watch a live loss, that'll be the most depressing thing I've ever seen in my life. And I had to watch Mac Jones at QB for my favorite NFL team for 3 years. All we can ask for is that our team plays very, very well. We're already losing, though, which is not a great start. We tied it up, thankfully. Gonna take the lead here in the first quarter, which is fantastic. 10-point lead even better. As long as they can close it out, they're gonna get a big win in the Sugar Bowl here, and I think that's exactly what's gonna happen. They're starting to pull away 31-13, and we win our first game, the All-State Sugar Bowl. That is a great start to our playoff run. Cam Newton, player of the game. Love to see it. We're on to next week. Next game is the Fiesta Bowl against the Clemson Tigers. If we win this, we're 15-0 and have our chance of going undefeated if we win the Natty. This game I'm much more afraid for, but we're already starting off 7-7. Pretty much instant. Oh, no, we're down 7. Tie game. This could get very, very interesting very, very fast. We're up 21-14, 28-14, 35-14. We're blowing the door wide open. The 99 overall legends are helping us so much, and we're going to blow out Clemson 63-17. Oh, my goodness. And now the national championship against the Georgia Bulldogs. 15-0 team against 12-4 team. If we win this, we have gone undefeated, boys. With the worst team in college football after attempting it like 8 different times. But that doesn't matter. All that counts is this attempt. We'll see how this goes, boys. I'm a little worried. We do start off 7-14, 21-0. Oh my goodness. 28-0. Oh my God. We're blowing them out so badly. I also got to point out as well, this is Heisman, by the way. I don't know if that affects like simulations or anything, but that's what it's on. But it looks like Ball State is going to be your national championship winners. The first time we reach the playoffs, we go completely undefeated. It just took a lot of tries to get to the playoffs undefeated, quite honestly. 52-10 over Georgia is insane. Cam Newton wins national championship, player of the game, and Ball State are your national champions, boys. We went from the worst team in the league to the best team in the league with some help from some legends. But in this video, I have to do the same challenge by stealing players from other teams. If you love this one, you'll love this one. I'll see you there in a second. Be a dog today. Show someone you love them. I'll see you on this video, boys. Have a great day.